Chris, tell me about estate sales. We often get deal sheets from real estate brokers, but there are hurdles, right? And sometimes no one has legal authority to sell the apartment.
Yeah, that's right, actually. And that's a pretty common problem. Usually after someone passes away, their real estate, if it was owned in their own individual name, then enters their estate. Now, depending on whether they had a will or not, the will would have to be probated, right? So it has to go to probate, and then typically what happens, either a probate or administration proceeding, is that the surrogates court then issues letters to someone specifically, either an executor named in the will or an administrator that's named in the intestacy rules. So then those people would have the letters, and they would be able to sign an executor's will, for instance, on their behalf. That's typically the gold standard for title companies. However, certain authorizations may be needed, right? If the property is, for instance, you can't just run out and sell the property. You have to be careful and look at the terms of the will to determine whether or not the executor actually does have that power, because under New York law, real estate actually is immediately devises to the beneficiaries at the point of death. So it's very important for the executor to watch out for these type of pitfalls.
Sure. So a real estate broker, should ask questions, get attorneys involved, not just assume, for example, if a child is a lone survivor of the family, that they have authority to sell. There really has to be legal documentation in place.
Absolutely. They need to talk with someone that actually knows the rules, not only how with wills, but also with intestacy rules as well. Ideally, they really want to get someone involved before the person passes away, right? They want to have an estate plan already in place, because, for instance, having the property in a living trust could avoid all that. A trustee will absolutely have the power to sell the property and to sign off on a deed, and so that could facilitate any transfers after the testator or the settler has passed away.